Oh yeah, this is nice.
You like that, dude?
Is that your intro?
Yeah.
Is that the intro? That's great.
Yeah, that's a good song, right?
Man, I'm really on the radio hour. This is.
All your dreams are coming true.
Who said radio was dead?
Well, that's what I'm trying to. I want to bring it back. Is sort of my goal is to. Well, as you noted before we started, we're all about reviving.
He has a ton of physical media. He loves. It's the 90s here in this apartment.
We got a record player. We got we're bringing back Blu-ray 4K because these gosh dang streaming services.
Yeah.
They don't want you to
They don't want you to. They want to be able to change everything. That's the thing. They want to doctor evidence.
They want to make they want to use AI to make Lord of the Rings woke.
Woke Lord of the Rings.
Woke Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, you can't say Hobbit anymore. You can't say.
You have to say Little Mordorian.
Oh man.
Oh my goodness, Benjamin Kyle Lowry is on the show.
It's William, but
it's William Lowry.
Yeah, we'll let
Did you like what I did there though? Because Kyle Lowry.
Kyle Lowry. You could have gotten Shane.
I was gonna.
I'm on the big
Lowry.
lineage of Lowrys. It's we had Irish, we got black Lowrys.
You're Irish. And so it's just at the time of recording, it's just post St. Patrick's Day.
It is
your holiday.
It's my holiday specifically.
You should call it St. Lowry's Day.
There's a lot of Irish people, but there's only one.
There's only one.
One Ben Lowry.
Did you celebrate? How did you celebrate?
I did. I hosted at Badger and Jam, like I do every night. I did stand up and had a couple beverages.
Sure, you imbibed a little bit.
I imbibed. Yeah, sure. Nothing too. I didn't want to live up to the Irish stereotype too much.
Yeah, you didn't want to embarrass yourself at Badger and Jam. Well, thank you for joining the show. This is your first podcast.
First pod ever. So bear with me, folks. Where's my camera? Where am I looking at?
This is your camera.
All right, bear with me, folks.
Yeah, do you want to say anything to our lovely audience, just to sort of, Yeah, that's fine.
Bear with me, folks.
Well, I'm very happy to have you here. I'm a little surprised that you have not done a podcast yet.
I was waiting for the big one, for the big invite. I was waiting for the radio hour. That's what I was doing.
You were waiting.
I had Rogan, all these different ones asked me. I go, no. I'm holding out. Schultz, Flagrant Pod. They all asked me. They asked me, and I said no. I'm gonna break on the Hunter Davidson
THDRH.
Yeah.
Yeah, long name. But the search engine optimization is great.
Is that?
There's nothing else called that. Hunter Davidson Radio Hour. Even THDRH is not an acronym that a lot of things have. And some people say that's because it's a bad acronym, but I say it's because it's unique.
There's no bad acronyms. It's like press. All acronyms are good acronyms, baby.
I think an acronym should have one vowel so that you can at least try to make it into something that you can say. Like, you can't be like, oh, yeah, I watched Third Road of this week,
You would have been great at assemblies in elementary school. Just, we need a new acronym. Let's hit up Hunter. Hunter, what do you got? It's got to have a vowel. It's got to have a vowel.
Needs a vowel.
You have a whole team. They bring you acronym. What is this? There's no vowel. There's no vowel on this. What are you bringing to me? Go back. Rework this. Throw in a vowel. It's like, it's literally Wheel of Fortune, but
Yes, but but vowels are I guess free or something.
Yeah.
Were you ever in student government? You seem kind of like you could be in politics.
Thank you. I grew up in D.C.
You're from
outside D.C.
The DMV.
Yeah, the DMV, Northern Virginia.
Okay.
Which
I believe that state has produced more presidents than any other state.
Virginia, yeah. George Washington.
Jefferson of Virginia.
We don't talk about him.
You kind of have to claim all of them.
You got to claim all of them. Yeah. I mean, none of them are perfect. None of the. If you're going to claim one, you got to claim them all, Yeah.
Robert E. Lee, a Virginian.
Sure. Sure. He was the president. Oh, wait, no, he wasn't even the president of the Confederacy.
No, he was the general of the army. I believe Jefferson Davis was the president, also a Virginian, I believe. And is it true what they say, Virginian over everything else? Like, because I believe Robert E. Lee's whole thing was, he didn't want to take arms up against his countrymen, but before anything, he was a Virginian.
He was a Virginian first, yeah.
Do you feel that way?
Do I want to take up arms against people to defend Virginia?
No. But do you feel Virginian more than anything?
Yeah, I mean, I moved around. I've lived in many places now, but
sure.
No, I'm like a gumbo. Michigan. I got a lot of Virginia.
Oh, okay.
California, a little Indiana.
Yeah. Oh, a little Indiana.
Spent a couple summers in North Carolina. I've been running from the law ever since I was young.
Wait, what the hell? Why? Yeah. Well, okay. Let's start in Virginia. In Northern Virginia. I'm trying to crack the code of Ben Lowry. I'm trying to solve the enigma that is Benjamin Kyle Lowry. Started in Northern Virginia. Give me a city.
Sure, I was born in Fairfax Hospital.
Okay.
But I grew up in Springfield, Virginia. That's
Springfield.
Right.
Okay.
I'm an alumni of West Springfield. Is my
mascot.
Went to the same high school my dad did.
Cool.
So, yeah.
I like that.
At the same time. Yeah, Spartans. Go Spartans.
The Spartans. Okay, interesting.
Yeah.
Hey, I got nothing to say.
Orange and blue, keep doing what you do. Come on.
Is that your guys'
It is, yeah.
Catchphrase? Orange and blue, keep doing what you do.
Yeah. So born in Springfield, Virginia. And we moved to West. But my, I'm the son of government.
Okay. That's why you were right.
So we moved around a lot. Yeah, so when we were 4, I moved down to Miami. A little South Beach.
You're Mr. 305. Yeah. You're Mr. Worldwide.
I saw Mr. Worldwide. I saw Pitbull. No. I was on spring break down. So I went to school at Butler in Indiana.
Okay.
And so to get out of the winter, we'd fly down, like everybody, down to Miami. Mm-hmm. And we were at the what's that hotel? The famous the Clevelander on South Beach. And Mr. Worldwide showed up to the Clevelander, and the place went fucking nuts. Yeah, he showed up in one of those phantom door, comes out, and just it was midday. The sun glistened off his bald head. It was amazing. And I went there for a drink, and then I went back to the beach, and I tried to tell people, and they thought I was lying.
They thought you were lying.
They thought
you just saw another bald guy.
Yeah, I saw another bald man in Miami.
You were like, no, he had suicide.
I'm like, no, I promise.
Okay, but so
anyways, I moved down to Miami. But we were only there for like a year.
Yeah.
And then we moved out to, actually, Santa Barbara County, this small town called Lompoc.
You came to CA.
Yeah. So I was in a small town in Lompoc, California, in Santa Barbara County. We lived there from when I was like till just about I turned 11.
Okay.
Then we moved to Golden, Colorado.
Oh, nice. Finally in the middle. I was going to say, you're kind of giving off coastal elite right now. But I
am a coastal elite. But that's why I went to college in Indiana, to get it beaten out of me. To get that, those winners will beat the coastal elite out of you. You got a nice Midwest. You go in the Midwest for about 7 years. You get a.
You change.
Yeah, you start drinking whiskey and start eating cheese curds. That's what happens.
Yeah. Oh fuck, I miss Culver's so much.
Yeah.
Wait. So where did you spend the most time in? Where'd you go to high school? Virginia.
So then we moved to Golden, Colorado. We were there for like a year, and then we moved back.
And that's where Coors is, yeah.
Coors factory, nice. And then then in 6th grade, I moved back to Springfield, Virginia, and my parents have been there ever since.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
And were they Congress people or
federal employees?
CIA.
Dad works for counterterrorism. My mom works for the U.S. Marshals.
So this podcast.
I'm a son of the feds. I'm the feds,
dude. Shit.
I have the feds in my gene pool.
Were they very strict parents?
No. In some ways, but no. Yeah. They were come from a very fun, loving family. Yeah. I don't know how I became a comedian. I have very good, very good parents. So I lived on the same street growing up. It was me, and then 2 doors down, and I'm one of 5 kids. Mm-hmm. And then 2 doors down, it was my cousins who have 5 kids.
Cool.
And then up the street was my grandparents, and then my aunt also lived in the area. So
damn. Okay, the whole fam's around. And you're all tight.
At one point, we had like 18 Lowrys living on the same street. So I come from a massive family.
Irish Catholic?
Irish Catholic? Oh, hell yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
How are you in church?
So I was an altar.
You were an altar boy.
I was an altar boy.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, I was a man of the cloth.
Okay, I'm starting to figure out how you became a comedian.
Yeah, I wasn't. Nothing happened. Not one of. There's my camera. Nothing happened. In my experience, the Catholic Church is
perfect
great.
and pristine. And you liked your priests; they were nice. Is that what you call them?
Yeah, priests.
Padre.
Yeah. Are you? You're Jewish, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
But I'm fascinated by all religions, and I think they're all cool.
That's a good place to That's a good stance. What are your stances on all the religions? They're cool.
Yeah. Catholicism was always the scariest one to me, though.
Really?
I mean, of the
Why? Because you
of the real
Pope?
ones.
Of the real ones.
Not counting Mormonism or Scientology or whatever. Those are obviously freaky as shit. But one of the ones that are generally...
he said it. I did not.
I might have to cut that. No, we don't have any Mormon listeners.
Hey.
Yet.
We might. I have a great Mormon demographic that's going to come to the pod.
Yeah, you lived in Utah for a year, too.
No. I didn't.
Sorry, I got sidetracked. Where you were an altar boy. So you were well behaved then. You were a pure. You were pure. You had pure aura.
I started as a nice young man. And,
a rule follower. A good student?
A good student, yeah, in high school. In college, we kind of
whatever.
Focused on
getting fucked
extra curriculars.
But were you are you like a class clown type character?
No, I'm not in. Yeah, definitely not in. I was very reserved. I mean, my friends who knew me, we had a good time. We would laugh. Right. But yeah, I was not
in class. You're not going for laughs.
No.
Okay.
Well, I'll be the guy whispering to my friend in the back. Yeah. I'm not doing a.
You weren't
not in front of the whole class. No.
Yeah, you weren't a freak like me.
Were you a class clown?
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah, I had to.
Any big moments? Anytime you crushed?
Dude, I had. I was crushing a lot, but the most memorable was I may have told the story on the podcast before. Student government elections were happening.
Sure.
And this particular year, I remember feeling I was having an authority problem this whole year.
Hey, John Cougar Mellencamp?
Awesome reference.
Thank you.
I was, I don't know. It was like I was, Donald Trump had just been elected president of the United States. So I was losing faith in institutions. And I was believing that every adult in any position of power was incompetent, which obviously in hindsight, I was just a fucking asshole, smartass. But student government elections were happening. And I remember the teacher and the counselor and the dean that were running student elections were being like, I don't even remember what they did, but they had done something. There was like an assembly that had pissed me off that they had. And then the kids that were putting up student government posters, I remember feeling like they were half-assed and like, Jesus, nobody even fucking cares anymore. This is being forced on us. So me and my friend printed out like 50 flyers that said like student Bolshevik revolution. Don't vote in the student government elections. We're going to overthrow this oppressive student government regime and take the power back for ourselves. And we we put them up all over the school. And this one kid, Isaac Belts, he for some reason, we just thought it would be like a just kind of funny thing to do. And he saw that we were doing it and he was like, let me help. We were like, okay. So he printed out like 150 more and just skipped class and just started putting them like all over the school. And the dean caught him and he like cursed out the dean and then got suspended. And so then I got talked to and got told that I don't even understand the Bolshevik Revolution.
You don't even understand, man. This is why high schoolers just have way too much time in their
Yeah, of course.
You can't.
Especially at public school. Like I would be done with my work for the week on like Monday afternoon.
Also, I like that your school seems so much different than West Springfield High School where I went, and because you guys were like, oh, we got in trouble because students are a fan of the Bolshevik Revolution. Mine was like, they're doing drugs, fucking, and stealing.
Well, that was me. Like, they just were like, Hunter, like, why you do? Like, we have enough fucking shit going on. We have kids that are doing drugs in the bathroom and fighting. And, and we don't want to deal with you being a fucking smart ass asshole. Which in hindsight, they were obviously right. How did we get here? Oh yeah, I was just asking.
Class
if you got, clown. Yeah. If you but were you were you what was your type, dude? Were you a jock? Were you a fucking skater? What were you like? Were you just you're just normal?
Just streaming down the middle,
like a salmon,
sneaking through the slips. I don't know.
You were just chilling. But you weren't like.
I mean, I played sports and stuff. I was captain of the golf team. And,
okay, nice. Nice, a golfer.
2-year captain.
Okay, let's fucking go, dude.
Youngest captain in West Springfield history.
Really?
Captain of the golf team. I worked at the country club.
Caddying, washing cards.
Doing like bag room. Which was fun. I started there when I was 15.
Nice. You see anything crazy happen there? You ever see?
Oh yeah. I mean, that was the best part. That was the member guests. Because it's a bunch of rich guys who just drink their ass off for a weekend.
Yeah.
And you would see like fights and people blacking out and falling asleep on fairways and yeah.
But you weren't drinking in high school, or
no, I didn't really drink in high school.
Yeah.
I mean, I maybe went to a couple parties, maybe late senior year or something.
Okay.
But yeah, I was.
You're a good kid.
Yeah, a good kid, and then we went to college.
And then you went.
Let's make up for lost time.
So you go straight to Butler.
I went straight to Butler. Yeah.
Brad Stevens.
Gordon
Hayward.
The basketball team got me there, and now our basketball team is
suck. Yeah, you guys are pretty bad.
That's one way to put it. Indiana's
not a lot to do.
It's a gray place during the winter.
Flat.
Nothing much to do, but.
And what do you like? You get to college. What do you want to do?
I did really well in DECA in high school,
which is.
It actually doesn't stand for anything anymore. It's one of those. It's an acronym. You should know this. This is right up your alley. It's an acronym. It used to stand for something, and then they decided not to have it stand for anything. But it's like a marketing club.
Okay.
So I got really into that, and I made like internationals 3 years in high school.
For having the best. You were Don Draper.
Yeah. Well, I found a good category. They had a bunch of different categories, and my category that I found that I was dominant in was automotive services marketing. I'm the Bob Cousy of automotive service marketing. If you take to the whole, I don't stack up. But I found my lane. I found my time period, and I was dominant.
So you were in a club to practice like
so that we because
oil changes.
So in high school marketing was like the fuck off class.
Yeah.
But because they put you in a computer lab and you would do like different projects, you had a lot of free time, and so. But then they have competitions, and so like you basically get to go down like Virginia Beach for the weekend with everybody. You stay in a hotel room. You do like your event. Like you have to do one test, and then you do what you do beforehand. Then you show up and you do one like role play where you have to go in front of judges, and they'll be like, our automotive car lot needs marketing. What would you do? And you'd be like, I don't know, make a flyer, put it on social media, and they're like. Genius.
But the future is bright.
The future is bright. And then the rest of the time you hang out and you have a good time with everybody in the hotel.
Okay.
And then so if you do that, then there's like a big ceremony and you get to internationals. And nationals was in Anaheim each year. And so we would fly out and you skip school for a week. And like you do your one event, but like you do a bunch of stuff. And also, all the hottest women in the grade did marketing. So it was me and just like the 5 hottest women in my grade. We spent a week in Anaheim together. It's great.
Nice
it's
for the Instagram.
Yeah, there will be it's the plot of a 90s, teen rom-com movie. But
any love triangle situation happening there?
No. I did not drink in high school, and I did not get like
any action.
We saved all that for college. But
you were a good friend to all those beautiful women.
Yes.
Girls, I guess I should say.
Yeah. Anyways, I need a white Yeah, but yeah. So anyway, so I was into that, and actually, because marketing was great, because it was a fuck off class, but also the teachers were nuts. One of the teachers I liked, but I remember I think my sophomore year, we had a teacher, Miss McDowell, and she was, you know, I don't know if. Some a live wire maybe is how I describe it, and so the thing was you're in a computer lab.
She's a live wire.
Yeah. Someone spilled water on the motherboard. That's what I. Yeah.
Okay, she's a little afraid.
Yeah, they're a little afraid, and she's been teaching hooligans for like 3 decades.
That'll weigh you down.
And but so like it was me, and I took marketing semi seriously. But then there were a lot of guys who like were just fucking off and like just wanted a free period, and so they convinced her that there was a cat in the wall, and so they organized it throughout class. Like every 10 minutes, someone go meow, and then from the other side of the room, someone would go meow, and she'd be like, where is that coming from? And they'd be like, Miss, and they nicknamed her Miss McDizzle, and they were like, Miss McDizzle, the cat's in the wall, and so every class you just hear meow, and then it was like 3 of us actually like doing our work and stuff. But
you were one of the good kids. You weren't involved in the scheme.
Oh, I was laughing. It was very funny. It was very funny. Top like 2 funniest teacher moment of my. The other one The other one was in 8th grade. I was really wanted to do journalism because who didn't like Sports Center and all that. I was like, I want to be an anchor on Sports Center. And my journalism teacher, she was terrible, and she was on a stool, a high stool, a bar stool, in class, and was like talking to us. And then at one point she just goes, "I feel so high right now." Not even thinking. Yeah. And then everybody just died loud. You can't say I feel so high right now in front of 8th graders. Yeah. And then so she got a raucous roar. Yeah. I mean, it was like
a pop.
It was. You would have thought like fucking Dave Chappelle was coming in and killing for how loud that room got. And she started crying. She's like, "That's not what I meant. That's not what I meant."
He thought she was gonna get fired.
Yeah. And so yeah. Anyways,
God, imagine being a teacher now, dude, and just like,
oh yeah.
You don't.
My thing is, I don't think we should not arm teachers because
they'll shoot.
There's too many. If that had happened. She would have been like, "I'll deal with the consequences."
She just shoot herself.
Yeah. That's probably what she would have. She would have turned it on friendly fire. That's what it fucking.
But imagine, because like saying I feel so high right now, that's an unfortunate gaffe, but still something that you can figure out what that means. But imagine saying something that you have. Like a word, because like goon is like a word that you could, if you're like a middle-aged teacher, you could conceivably just not like you could use that in class if you're like an English teacher or something. Do you know what I'm trying to say?
I know what you're saying. Like you wouldn't even know that you're stepping into it.
Reaction from the kids,
and you would
not
think,
even know
you would think you're on another planet. You would think you're talking to aliens.
Like I gotta retire. Like
how would that even bring up? They're talking about like mafia bosses and their goons.
Yeah. And we go. And then she can't even.
She
be
said
like, I
goon.
didn't even mean it like that.
She said goon.
Man, teachers are the real heroes.
Yeah.
So you want to be so you get to Butler, you want to be a marketing major.
Sure.
Because you put cats in McDizzle's wall.
Yeah. Well, yeah, and I was like, oh.
And you were.
And after going, you kind of feel after getting. There's a good photo of me with like my trophies. Where I'm basically doing the LeBron James in Miami thing. Well, I got them both like this. Like remember when he held the MVP, the Finals MVP, and the Finals trophy, and he did that. And I thought I posted on Instagram, and I was in like I don't know, I was 16. Yeah. I thought it was so cool. I was like, I think I captioned "What's next." I mean, just yeah. So I thought at this point I thought I was the chosen one because I just dominated automotive services and marketing. I was like, oh. If there's a car lot that needs to...
Yeah, I'm going to be the man.
I'm the man. And then I went to marketing, and I liked it, but, I switched to sports media.
Okay.
Because that's what I...
Because you wanted to be on Sports Center.
Yeah. And then...
Did you... Because I had a stint where I was like, maybe I want to do that. And so I worked for the... the student-run sports network on campus, which is a really cool thing, and we got access to
that is cool.
The football team and the basketball and every sport team and all the coaches and players and stuff. which was awesome. But I found myself feeling like the people that covered sports, college sports, took themselves more seriously than like.
Oh yeah, they want it more.
The doctors.
That's the thing too. I
Happening?
roomed with a guy who he now does. He's like an announcer for minor league baseball and stuff like that, and he just wants it more.
Yeah.
I mean, this guy is like looking up wakes
Yeah.
up, and like he just loves stats. These guys love stats.
They don't have any room for like being a fan of.
Well, and that's the thing too. Is like a lot of these guys. I think that's what makes a good announcer. Is you got to have some personality. You got to have some wit. And then you got to also love the stats.
Right.
But a lot of these guys are just stats guys,
Yeah.
and they can't talk themselves out of a ticket. I don't know.
So okay, but you're in sports, but you obviously don't end up as a
No,
anchor.
We bounced around. We failed Spanish multiple times.
Sure.
We switched our majors. I ended up being a history major.
Okay.
I love because I'm a big.
You're a bit of a buff.
I'm a doc jock. I like my. I see. You have the physical media. I see you have Ken Burns' Civil War, which is. Yeah. I think his Vietnam is the best doc ever made.
I just finished Vietnam.
But Civil War is great too.
Loved it. I think Civil War is
when they play the harp or the violin. Ooh,
there's like it's chills.
It chills. Come on, especially it's all based in Virginia.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I know
everything's in Virginia.
Yeah. I like it. I like. I'm halfway through Revolutionary War right now. You finished? Did you?
I finished Revolutionary War. Yeah. I was pumped. That was like it's like almost like. The same way, like in college, I would be pumped when Kendrick was dropping. Yeah. I was up at midnight, like, ooh, Ken Burns is dropping. Oh, I can't wait for the Revolutionary War. I'm like, man, I've gotten old. Yeah, I was pumped. I was pumped for the Ken Burns drop.
I was too, and I'm loving it, but I am finding it harder to like. There's been easily identifiable heroes in Civil War, World War II, Vietnam. There's like. Characters in there that I can like
relate
to or be like, okay, well, this is to me the clear protagonist of this story.
Do you think Vietnam is so black and white to you? The quagmire of Vietnam is
no, but I'm able to see the the high school kids that were drafted to go to a place that they couldn't point to on a globe, and watch all their friends die to serve no greater purpose. Like that's sympathetic, and even if more crimes were committed, I would never condone those. But I'm able to like I'm able to see that as like compared to like slave owners. The thing about the Revolutionary War doc is 10
Not
times an episode they read like a declaration that one of the founding fathers wrote. And it's so heavy on like, we will not be slaves to the tyranny of the crown any longer.
A lot of hypocrisy, sure. My favorite, and also like everybody thinks George Washington is a great guy.
Yeah.
And he was like, at first he was like, I don't want black people in the Continental Army. And then he was getting his ass kicked, and he's like,
we're gonna need them.
Hey, do you still have the number of those black guys? We might need a couple of them. I think we got a couple extra unis if they want to show up, please. Por favor.
It's just tough, and it's obviously it's as important as any of them, and I saw it getting slammed on I don't know Vulture or something. I think Ken Burns does a good job of being
I think he does.
Objective.
I think that's the thing is I don't take Ken Burns slander. There's people.
Yeah.
There's this dark side of the internet that rips into Ken Burns, and I won't allow that.
And I'm like, the World War II doc a little bit may have leaned a little bit into like USA.
Well, and also that one just does like, it's almost micro histories.
Right.
A little SAT word for you. But,
nice. Thank you.
Yeah, it's like micro histories of people's individual experiences.
Right.
I want you to cover the whole war.
Yeah.
I know I've seen, but also I still do occasionally, but for about 5 years there, I would fall asleep to World War II documentaries. Nice. Just machine gun fire. Nestling me to sleep. So
archival footage of Hitler's speeches. Tossing it to the My dreams were really weird last night for some reason. They were aggressive. All right, we'll move off Ken Burns.
Yeah. Oh, I could talk. I could talk Kenny all day, man. I could talk Kenny all day.
But I'm trying to figure out how you become a stand-up comic.
Okay, yeah. I mean, well, that was my thing. Was even growing up, I was always my favorite times were like, so I obviously 18 hours on the street. We'd always have family dinner on like Fridays, and we'd be on my grandmother's my nana's back porch, and just everybody be cracking jokes, and so it was great. I think that's where I got some good comedy chops from there. But and then like in college. I always liked. I didn't know it was a possibility. So I mean, I would like in Simacai we would have. Yeah, I was in Hoke, baby, brother. In Hoke. We would have these things where during our meetings or chapter meeting or whatever, everyone would go around and tell like their weekend or whatever, and you would have these things called boner noms or whatever, nice. And it was big fuck ups, and then you would write the top 5, and while you're listening, you would have to write quick little jabs. Nice. For it, and so I was given that position. So I loved doing that. I loved writing, and then I was always into comedy and movies, and then finally I had a friend Dan who did it at Crackers in Indiana, nice. Which is the most Indiana named comedy club of all time. Crackers, R.I.P. It does not exist anymore.
COVID killed it.
COVID got the Crackers.
Got it.
Yeah, got the Crackers.
Cover's got Crackers.
But I saw him. I was like, oh shit, you can just do this.
Yeah.
I didn't know that you could just sign up. I thought it was like. It felt like being an astronaut. I was like, oh, that's not
there's some program
feasible.
I have to go through.
Yeah. I have to submit I have to take the the bar exam. I have to take the bar exam. And so I got really into it, and I was writing in my free time, and then I was going to do it, and then the pandemic hit.
Yep.
And then so after the pandemic, I did it for the first time at Helium Comedy Club in Indiana, and
nice.
Yeah, my first time went great. I killed.
Yeah.
I was so nervous, but I had a couple.
Was it a mic or it was a show? Like a show?
It was a mic. It was a mic, but it was packed.
Nice.
They did it in the main room, so it was packed, cool. And I was so prepared, and I was so nervous, but I had a couple drinks in me, and then I crushed. Yeah. And the host, who Alex Price, he now opens for David Tell.
Cool.
He honestly thought I was lying that it was my first time.
Nice.
Which was the opposite of when I lost my actual virginity. So I was like, maybe this. I haven't felt this since DECA. This might be my new DECA.
When you lost your virginity, was that just a little quip, or did you actually say that you had sex before when you lost your virginity?
What? What did you just say?
Did you lie about having sex before when you lost your virginity?
No. Just a little quip. Just a little quip. Yeah, okay. Just a little quip.
Funny. It's good stuff.
We're just joking.
This
stuff, is all based on a true story, all right?
Yeah, nice.
None of this can be used in court, all right?
I remember I had a similar. I did stand up the first time, February 27th, 2020. 5 days later, everything shuts down entirely. But I was similar in that I have never had a set so locked in.
Oh, yeah. It's the most I've ever been prepared for a set.
I knew every word, syllable.
Yeah. I had the script down. And I honestly riffed on, because, classic open mic. Some guy did a joke on inventing sunscreen that's instead of white, it's black. So he gets white people to do blackface on accident and gets them in trouble.
Hell yeah.
And I did a riff on that, and it killed. And I was like, the next couple of sets I bombed.
Sure.
So,
yeah.
So we definitely
had so much confidence.
And also you don't know. You're just going into the abyss unknown. And then so I did maybe like I don't know, 15, 20 sets in Indiana. I wasn't doing that much. I would do a couple of sets a month, and then I went back. And then after I finished college, I went back to DC for like the winter, and I did a couple more, and then I moved to Chicago. And Chicago's that's truly where I think I started, because I'd done maybe 30 sets by the time I moved to Chicago. So that first year I was just bombing a ton. I was like, because I was doing it every night.
Yeah.
And also you're doing it in front of the Chicago scene is very condensed. So after they've seen your A game, and then they're like, all right, what else do you got for me? You're like, I just did my whole 5 minutes.
That's every joke I've ever written.
Yeah, that's my all 5 minutes I have. And and then I remember that first summer going into the winter. But then I got into the winter and I started doing better. And then and then by the end but I honestly, Chicago's great.
Okay. And you finished with a history degree?
I did finish.
And did you have, what was your concentration? American history, U.S. history?
I mean, history. I mean, I did, my thesis.
What was it? Yeah.
My thesis.
Yeah. What was your thesis?
It was on the myth of the American cowboy, and
Okay, that's nice. Okay, so but at this point, are you like, it's comedy though? You're out of.
I was all in. I mean, honestly, I would have dropped out of school, but my parents kept on convincing me. And also, you're so close to the finish line. Yeah. And so, but I was so like dead in. I was like, I'm in.
Okay, nice.
I'm a huge comedy nerd. I love this shit.
Who are your freaking guys or girls?
My favorite guys. Obviously, Chappelle. I think Chappelle is my all-time favorite. But I mean, who? I mean, it's a long list.
Sure.
I like
Shane
Gillis guy. I honestly saw Shane Gillis before he blew up. I saw him in Helium because he came to Helium, the same club I started at.
Nice.
And he just murdered. Nice. He did his like Special Olympics joke, and it was great. and then literally he blew up, and then the last time I saw him at the Greek.
Yeah. I saw him there for Netflix's A Joke Fest.
Yeah. So it's like. So it was cool to see him. I love seeing comics in a small club. But him. I mean, John Mulaney, Irish Catholic guy. I love John Mulaney. Obviously, grew up loving him.
Norm fan.
I love Norm. Love Robin Williams.
Nice.
You know, I think Dana Carvey is so fucking underrated as a stand-up. Yeah. I love 1996 Critics' Choice. Great special.
Really?
Phenomenal.
Special. Is that on HBO or?
It's on. It was on HBO. YouTube? You can find it on YouTube. I don't have many things to do, so I just watch a bunch of YouTube.
I love that. You're always absorbed.
Always.
You're a sponge.
A sponge.
Okay, so you get to Chicago.
Yeah.
You hanging out at Zany's? You hanging out at...
Zane. I've done Zany's before, but I lived like 2 blocks away from Laugh Factory.
Nice.
So I would do their open mic on Wednesdays a bunch. That was fun. But honestly, the Chicago scene's all condensed.
Yeah.
And that north side for the most part.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's other places, the south side and different other out in the suburbs. But Shuba's is a great mic. I would do that on Thursdays, and that's where I kind of cut my teeth. And then when I came here, I was kind of,
You met Louis D. Michael in Chicago?
Yeah, I know. Louis? Yeah, Louis, good man.
He was on episode.
Watched the Super Bowl with him. He was great.
He was on episode, I want to say 6.
Oh wow, he's a Radio Hour OG.
He's a Radio Hour alumni. A great guy. A nice man. He was
phenomenal. Super funny.
He was one of the first people I met at my first show I did, or
in Michigan.
Second show I did.
Because he's a Michigan man.
He's a Michigan man.
Yeah.
I met him. No, I did my first show at Ann Arbor Comedy Showcase. Then I started doing Blind Pig comedy night.
Okay, yeah.
And Lou was incredibly nice and supportive.
Super nice. I met him because a buddy of mine, Ian, he threw a Super Bowl party, and I met him there, and he was easily the funniest guy in the room.
So
he was just
funny.
He was riffing, and at that point, and I'm still pretty new to comedy, but at that point, I was very new to comedy, and I was just like, man, this guy is a riff machine.
So funny.
Yeah. And but he was awesome. He had a lot of good advice. And,
he's the man. So he's the man. I just wanted to shout out Lewis really quick.
Yeah,
the goat.
Goat.
And I'm trying to think. I don't really know anyone in Chicago. But then you. What brings you to LA? You're like, it's time to go fucking global. It's time to go Mr. Worldwide. Like it's time to blow up.
Yeah.
Mr.
Sure.
Hollywood?
Yeah. I mean, because especially living my early days out here, and also coming back every now. I always wanted to move back to. Honestly, before I moved to Chicago, I was thinking about moving to LA, and I'm glad I did time in Chicago because I think it's a good place to.
It hardens your metal.
It gives you some Teflon skin for sure. And then, but I always wanted to move out here, And then, after doing Indiana and then Chicago winters, I was like, I'm tired.
Let's get to some fucking bullshit.
I'm like, let's go to a place where it's 70 in December. Dude. That'd be great.
Yeah, it's so nice.
And plus, I came out here 2 years now. 2 years ago, I came out for Netflix A Joke Festival. Okay. And I loved. Okay. I was like, oh, Comedy Store is sick. Yeah. And I just love the vibe.
Yep.
And so I just kind of sent it, and I was like, sure, this will probably go
Well,
who knows?
This will go great.
And the first month or two was tough.
Yeah.
I lived in a I lived in a hostel in East Hollywood for the first month. That was that was tough.
That was like October. When did you move?
That was November. I lived
November
for the whole month of November. I lived in a hostel in East Hollywood.
How many guys were in there?
Oh, I mean, like there was two houses. There were two, and there was a woman's house and a guy's house, and it was like I think like 30 fuckers in that place. Yeah, it was fucking. And did you? And we all slept. Yeah, we all slept in. I mean, you could close your pod, but it was like have you seen those like? Have you seen the Seinfeld episode where the Japanese businessman sleep in a drawer?
Yeah.
That was my sleeping arrangement, basically. That was, and it was great. It was
all artists, right? It was an artist.
They were artists. I mean, some of those guys haven't picked up. I mean, I was like the only comedian. It was all musicians.
Okay.
They were always on shrooms, and they were just. And I don't know if any of them have actually recorded a song. Some of them were very hardworking, obviously.
Cool. Yeah.
And they had a studio in the. Because it was a co-living artist community, and the one rule was you had to be an artist. And I go, I do stand up there.
Well, I have a craft.
I tell dick jokes, and they're like, that's close enough.
We'll take it.
But yeah, they had a studio in the back, so like some of the guys, I would sit in on, and like you would watch them record, and some of those guys were really talented, and really hustling hard.
Yeah.
And then there were some guys. I asked one guy, I was like, what do you do? Because that's like a good icebreaker.
Sure.
Because sometimes you just go in the kitchen at like 1 a.m. for a snack, and you would just see another guy there, and you go,
"What's your fucking deal?
You live here, right?" And he's like, and I'm like,
I do. You do.
You do live here, right? But it was a good icebreaker. I'd be like, because everybody had to be an artist, so I'd ask him, and I'd be like, "What do you do?" And I had one guy go, "I like the guitar." I said, "Oh, you like it? Do you play?" "Not yet, but I will at some." So it was very loose on the term artist, but
artist is a mindset.
Yeah, it is. It's a mentality. So that was my first month in LA.
Okay.
And
we met very early on.
Very early. I met you in November.
In the first week, I feel like that you were. I feel like when I met you,
I met you at Badger.
I'm new here. You came straight to Badger and Jam.
Yeah.
The beautiful comedy speakeasy on the famous Sunset Strip.
Yeah, comedy speakeasy.
And I think you had said this is like I've moved here this week.
Yeah.
And what was your first?
Because honestly, that was my thing. Was I didn't know anybody out here, so I was like, and after. Did you catch that? No. But honestly, after I didn't know anybody when I moved out, and so when I came here, I was like, well, I'll just dive deep into stand up. I'll meet people that way, and so I just did stand up every night. I would do a bunch of sets, and that's how I met people. So like literally, it was nice, and plus. You don't want to spend too much time at the hostel, so I was like, I gotta get out. So I'd wake up, I'd shower. You'd wait like in line to use the shower, and then I would go to a diner and I'd write, and then I'd go and do my like handful of sets that night. So that's how I got back.
That's LA comic lifestyle.
The LA comic lifestyle.
So what was your first impression of me?
2 words. Sex God, probably. Acronym. Mr. Acronym. I don't know.
I just like asking that question to people.
That's such a cute first date. What was your first impression of me?
Yeah, well, I do kind of feel like we had, I don't want to say romantic spark, but I do feel I feel like there was instant chemistry between us.
Wow, this just took a turn. And I like the turn. I like it.
Okay, all right.
I like the
turn. But you moved out of the hostel.
I did. I moved out. I moved out to the valley. I go, that's enough of the city. I'm moving out to the valley.
You're speedrunning.
Yeah.
You're speedrunning LA.
Yeah, I'm. It's a little charcuterie board. I'm getting a sample of a little bit of this.
To Malibu in 3 months.
Yeah. So I moved out to Valley. I love it. I live in Burbank now.
Yeah.
Right next to the Burbank airport, and I love it.
Yeah.
Live in the pool house of an 86-year-old Spanish man. He's great.
And how did you find that listing? Was that on Zillow
So
apartments.com?
Well, originally because you pay, first of all, for the hostel I paid $6.95 for the month.
Nice.
Which is
incredible.
Never go for the cheapest wine on the menu. Yeah, don't do that. And so I was like, yeah, maybe we should pay a little bit more for rent.
I can afford to. I can budget.
Yeah, and so I was like, maybe in the time being, I'll rent an Airbnb for like a month or something like that. Yeah. And so I rented this place in Toluca Lake, in the kind of by Burbank or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know if you seem like you have a global listenership. Not everyone's gonna know Toluca Lake.
We do, by the way. Don't say that facetiously.
And then the guy who owned the Airbnb was like, let's take it offline. And not in a sexual way, but
let's move this to
but then he knew we got along, and he knew that I was looking for a long term.
You got along.
I told him I told him I was looking for a long term thing, and then he was like, my dad has a pool house he's trying to rent out.
This was
the
son of the Spaniard.
it's the son of the
yes.
old man. But it's great. Honestly, it's out right next to Burbank Airport. I could hit a golf ball onto the tarmac.
And do you think that would get you in trouble, or?
Oh, I'm sure.
Damn, you probably have a nasty little.
I'm sure the FAA would not appreciate that. Yeah, I don't. Damn. But and so it's good.
Do you interact with your landlord friend at all?
Who the old man?
The octogenarian Spaniard, yeah.
That's a Michigan man right there. We in Indiana don't get them words, all right? He doesn't speak really very little English, and so like the first time I met him, I go hello, and he goes hola, and I go all right,
got it.
And then but then I was. I might have failed Spanish multiple times, but I know
you picked up.
I picked up a few things.
3 times. Right? I'm gonna learn.
So then the next time I come in, I go hola, and he goes hello, and I go, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
Yeah.
But no, we make it work because we completely ignore each other. No. So that's nice.
That is nice.
But no, he sits back, he carves his fruit. I'll come home and he'll just be asleep in his rocking chair in the back.
Damn,
and I don't know whether to tap him or not and see if
just to make sure put a finger under the nose.
Make sure he didn't call it a clean 86 years. I don't know. But
make sure he didn't 86 himself from this planet.
Yeah. Ooh. Waiter talk. Waiter. Who has
Never worked the service.
You've never worked a service industry? Wow.
Well, I was like, I had like a tech support kind of job in college. Sure. I worked at the technology loan desk, and so I rented out computer and camera equipment to students and had to deal with professors that didn't know how to use their computers. You think less of me now.
Your privileges.
Showing.
I'm jealous.
I've never tried to hide it.
Yeah. He's physical media.
Right?
I've never seen someone who's not. If you have physical media, you're from
living comfortably.
Yeah, nobody in the lower class is like, oh, I just got a Blu-ray of fucking.
I just got a 4K Blu-ray of Waiting for Guffman.
Yeah. I just got a Blu-ray of Blade Runner, and they're like in a tent. That's never happened.
Well, yeah, but that's a bit extreme, I think. To say, obviously.
Sure.
In a tent.
Hey,
what's your handicap these days, by the way? You still get out to the links ever?
It was very good this summer. I haven't played since moving to LA, but at one point this summer it was like a 4 or something like that. Yeah. It's, at one point in high school, there was a brief period where I thought I wanted to be like an assistant pro at a country club or something.
That'd be a cool job.
I still might do it.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. My
once this comedy thing doesn't work out, I'm going.
I've always thought once everything goes to shit, I'm just gonna ski bum at a resort somewhere.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and be a head pro at a country club in the middle of nowhere.
That'd be fucking sick.
Yeah, eat well, drink well,
yeah,
play golf
all day,
and marry some.
That ain't so fucking bad.
Marry some girl who went to Old Miss. It's gonna be great.
You think you can bag an Ole Miss sorority alone? Not being hard on you.
A man can dream, all right?
No, I think you could do it. Damn, you want a Southern girl?
I almost went to.
Are you dating right now?
Well, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not dating anybody.
Yeah, but are you actively searching?
We're on the apps, Farmers Only and all that. Yeah, we're on those.
You're not on Farmers Only. What are you on? You on Hinge?
Yeah, on Hinge, and I deleted Tinder.
Yeah,
you
Tinder.
Once you get over 25, you got to delete.
Yeah.
Tinder. It's like Snapchat. I had to delete.
I just deleted Snapchat.
Good.
Yeah.
You've grown.
Turned 25.
That's maturing.
Yeah.
As when you delete those apps.
I'm trying.
Yeah, but Hinge. Yeah. But Bumble's not great though. But yeah.
Yeah. What's your age range on Hinge?
I go 20. Well, now I go like 24 and up.
Yeah, 24 and up, just plus.
Sure, I want a sugar mama.
Yeah.
I don't want to be living next to the Burbank Airport in a pool house forever, baby.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
I have to pee really quick, and then I'll come back and we'll do the last segment. How's that sound?
Okay.
We haven't done any segments.
I know. I want the segments.
I know. We were gonna do So I'm trying to move away from doing segments that are just. I sort of back my way into them by rhyming the guest's name with another word, and then to just figure out. So we were gonna do Lowry's Dowries, and I was gonna come up with a bunch of dowries for a potential bride, but I ended up not doing that.
This might be the Indiana in me speaking. What the hell is a dowry?
It's like in biblical times, if a father was going to marry.
Oh, and
his
it's
daughter,
it's like you get an oxen.
Dowry.
You get an oxen or whatever. Yeah, I know.
But we didn't do that.
I haven't. You know what? I haven't talked about dowries in a long time.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's crazy that you were about to do that as a segment. I like that.
No, we would have fun with it.
What would you have given my wife if you married?
Yeah. 12 sheep.
12 sheep.
that produce the finest wool.
And how much wheat? This is like turned into a game of Catan. Yeah. How much wheat will you give me for my daughter?
For my fictional daughter.
Yeah. Lowry's Dowries. That's good.
It could have been fun. Maybe the next time that you come on, we'll do it.
Yeah, the rebend. Yeah,
or when I come on your and Adamo's podcast, I'll bring a segment to your podcast.
You have to.
But because I didn't prepare multiple segments, I did put my whole huntussy / huntiness into the final segment.
Okay, well you go use the laboratory,
the little boys' room.
Use the laboratory, and then we'll get into it.
Oh, we're back. Benjamin, Ben Kyle, I take it that you like jokes.
I love jokes.
From what I've gathered about you, you like jokes.
I would say, one of my favorite things are jokes. Yeah.
Which is awesome. That's one of my favorite things, too. And
good. I would hate a comedian who goes, yeah, I don't like those jokes things.
Like jokes. I mostly just like talking.
Then you're more of a slam poet. Yeah.
I mostly like trying to sound smart.
I just want to be on an elevated service yelling at the audience.
I want to be a preacher, basically.
Yeah.
But no, you're a fan of this program.
Oh, diehard fan of the radio.
Hour, yeah. And you watched you've watched how many episodes?
7. This is 79, so 78. And also multiple times.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
it's
honestly like The Sopranos, where I do a rewatch every couple of years. That's what I do.
Well, something I'm trying to do, because I was if you can believe it or not, I was actually a screenwriting major in college.
I can believe that.
And I felt like I wasn't utilizing my writing muscles enough.
Oh, okay.
And my favorite comedian ever is Norm Macdonald.
Nice.
And I love Weekend Update and all the late night shows. I've done the spiel before, but basically I've been writing these jokes here.
Little one-liners.
These sort of monologue style.
Little monologue jokes. Yeah, that's
Weekend Update.
I got into one of my first that got me really into comedy. I would during the pandemic, I'd watch the Tonight Show with Johnny Carson.
Nice.
So I love late night.
Yeah. So
late night's coming back.
Cool.
Yeah.
So you're happy to read some jokes?
Sure.
Yeah. I have 12 jokes here.
Yeah, let's read them.
And all right, and then we'll read some jokes, and then we'll get you out of here. Let's start with this one. Here you go. Try that one.
Let me see.
Try that one on for size.
The identity of the legendary street artist Banksy has been officially revealed in a new article by Reuters, prompting a resounding, unanimous response from the artist connoisseurs and Philistines alike.
Take it from the top.
I can tell a Michigan man wrote this. All right. I don't think the second time is going to be any better. The identity of the legendary street artist Banksy has officially been revealed in a new article by Reuters, prompting a resounding unanimous response from the artists, the art connoisseurs, and Philistines alike. Who fucking gives a shit?
That's good. Oh
yeah, let's. That's that's good. Starting there.
Yeah.
A little wordy, but I like it.
Yeah.
I didn't think we needed to put Philistines in there, but
or connoisseurs. Really.
No, I like connoisseurs.
Okay.
I was like, what the hell is a Philistine? Is that is that the one smart Phillies fan? Is that what that is?
Yeah. No, a Philistine is someone that doesn't care about art or anything like that. Yeah.
I didn't know I need to bring my dictionary for this podcast.
So both art connoisseurs and Philistines don't give a shit who Banksy is. A Texas man has been charged in Pennsylvania after abandoning his Labrador puppy at the Pittsburgh International Airport upon finding out he would not be able to board the flight with the pooch.
No.
Yes, on its face, this seems cruel and heartless, but the mainstream media is not reporting that the puppy was actually in its teething phase.
And you wrote these yourself, huh?
Yeah, I wrote all these myself. Here you go. Try that one. You might like this one.
I feel like I'm popcorn reading in Miss McDizzle's class. All right. A father in Oklahoma City recently awoke to discover an unhoused man sleeping in his 11-year-old son's bedroom. Ooh. The child was unharmed, and before the suspect was taken into custody, he told local news reporters that he had learned this trick and dozens more like it from Benjamin Lowry's Guide to Living Comfortably as a wayward transient in bookstores across the country now.
Oh, congratulations on your new book. That's why you wanted to come on the show.
Yeah, that's what I'm promoting. Please, after you get done watching this, please go to your nearest Borders, online, and Amazon, buy Benjamin Lowry's Guide to Living Comfortably as a Wayward Transit.
It's a bit of a wordy title.
Yeah, I know, but I like it because it tells you exactly. You don't even need to read the book; you already know.
Yeah. This one's good.
That's my favorite one yet. We're cooking now. We're warmed up. We're warmed up.
A Houston burglar dubbed the Spider-Man from Hell has finally been arrested following surveillance footage capturing him squeezing through a family's doggy door to rob the home.
Ooh.
Little is known about the suspect besides the fact that his waist is completely snatched and his body is teeny.
All right, now we're cooking. I like that one.
Try this one.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. Dominique Townsend, a Detroit woman left paralyzed from a shooting at age 35, has designed a rideshare app for people with disabilities. The app, currently called Rideable, is not only being celebrated by potential passengers, but also potential drivers, who now have an entirely new pool of victims incapable of running away.
Oh, yeah. It's almost like...
How much of that is true?
They
can't run away. That part is true.
Yeah, everything but... Well, actually, all of it is true in some way.
In sense. And that isn't the best comedy involves some truth,
Frustrations at the airport continue to mount as the TSA shutdown lengthens. Bad news for those traveling with families, but great news for those wishing to take to the skies with more than 3 fluid ounces of liquid.
Hold.
Some of the most twisted people in our society.
Yeah, it's those people who love their fluids.
Let's try. I think this is a pretty good one.
All right. This is my neck of the woods. A group of teenage girls in Baltimore County, Maryland, were caught on video bullying a cashier at a bakery before walking behind the counter and helping themselves to cake. Proving once and for all that you can have your cake and eat it too, as long as the cake, in this sense, refers to both the literal baked goods as well as verbally harassing minimum wage workers. Oh, that's good.
That's pretty good.
I love it. And that's very Baltimore County. I like that. That's very good. I like that.
This one is topical. They're all topical. They're ripped straight from the headlines.
This is...
But this one's kind
at
of
the heart of the
news.
culture.
Robert Mueller former FBI director and special counsel appointed to investigating ties between Donald Trump and Russia, has passed away after a years-long battle with Parkinson's disease. Ooh. Our crack team of investigative reporters has confirmed that Robert Mueller did take the COVID vaccine. Mickey Sadler, a Las Vegas resident, recently celebrated her 100th birthday and shared some of her secrets to a long and happy life.
Yeah?
Namely, don't dwell too much on the past or worry yourself about the future. Dance whenever the opportunity presents itself, and use Microsoft Copilot AI to maximize your workflow efficiency.
That's incredible. Who says you're too old to get hip to AI?
All right, try that.
Yeah, let me see this.
This one's all right.
Charlie's going to love this one. A Pennsylvania mother was arrested after authorities discovered her child attempting to swing from power lines. Another tragic example of how this technocratic, oppressive... Dude.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
The whole episode should be like, Ben Lowry can't read. How funny is that? Ben Lowry's lack of vocabulary. That should be the whole episode. All right.
No, I didn't even realize how many fucking pretentious words I put in these jokes until I printed them out.
You're such a genius. Technocracy.
Technocracy. I don't even think that's a real word.
I think you made it up. I'm
so sorry.
But listen to this. Do I got a story about the technocracy about you? Did you hear about this Pennsylvania mother?
No, tell me.
She was arrested after authorities discovered her child was swinging from power lines.
Oh, my God.
This is just another example of how the technocracy oppressing the imagination of our nation's youth.
Forget about it. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know what?
Yeah.
This one will make up for that.
Yeah. Give me one.
Take us out on a strong one.
Give me a knock joke. How about that?
No, you're going to like this one.
Experts in Sacramento have warned that these abnormally warm March temperatures will lead to an increase in rattlesnake activity. Meanwhile, experts at my apartment have warned that it will lead to a decrease in me wearing clothes.
Come on, that one's all right.
I like that one. For a number of reasons, I like that
one. Sorry, scared myself. I meant to play that. What did you think about that?
Are we still recording?
Yeah, we're still going. We're now in the
we're in the cool down,
the post game presser.
Yeah, this is the cool down.
Yeah.
I loved it. I think I need to get a tutor in English, but other than that, we're good.
First ever podcast.
Yeah, first ever podcast.
Yeah, and it felt.
Yeah, I was low. Cat got my tongue in the beginning, but I felt like Ken Burns was the icebreaker. Once we got into, that's my wheelhouse. Once we get into,
you dragged me into your end.
Once we get to, I can play in the mud that is historical documentaries. All right. Once we got to that, I got we were good, and I don't think I incriminated myself too much.
I don't think there was anything incriminating.
Yeah, I think honestly. I'm pumped for round 2.
Yeah, we're definitely going to do a round 2 because I'm already thinking of all the stuff that we didn't talk about that we could have. Yeah. But we'll do it. We'll do a round 2, and then you'll, now that you've done a podcast, you can start your own.
Sure. We'll tune in for Adamo and mine's untitled podcast, soon to come out sometime soon.
Pico the guys.
Pico the guys, yo.
Pico the guys, yo.
Pico the guys, yo. All right.
So keep an eye out for that. And what else? Do you want to plug anything else? You're at what are you? You got pasta Flappers?
Yeah, Flappers. Sure. I host at Badger Jam, like Hunter does. I occasionally do Southern Night at the Comedy Store.
Yeah, sure. Hang around the Hollywood comedy scene, you'll find Ben Lowry.
You'll find me, and follow me at Benjamin_Lowry_. Nice. There we go. I'll be posting some bits and clips.
Yeah, I know. We got to get on the reels game, eh?
Yeah. I'm gonna dive into the reels.
You chopping them up?
I got some in store. We'll be good.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. I'm excited to see him.
Yeah, so
Huh?
TPD.
Excuse me? TPD, you say? TBD.
TBD. Yeah.
So keep an eye out. Go follow Benjamin Kyle Lowry. And you guys, make sure you fucking rate the pod. Honestly, just watching the podcast at this point is good enough for me.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate it if you watch it. And
rest in peace, Robert Mueller. All right.